heading back down the mountain from the dome. This is all sand on the road, probably left over from winter. Imagine this would be quite the road in the winter. There is people living up here.
Turn right at the stop sign.
It is welcome to Dawson City.
In 700 meters, arrive at Dawson.
Okay, where's the information center?
Arriving at Dawson.
There's a question mark there. That's probably it.
Where's there?
Over right on the right-hand side there. So we're on a mission to find the grocery store.
Well, you got the map.
And
she pointed it out to you.
It's just up on the corner here, she said. There's a general store. Oh, groceries and some. They don't open till 9. So if we find a parking spot, we can do a little wander around and so we're walking the Dike Trail. It's 2.3 kilometers long. That's where we came from, downtown. It's along the Yukon River here. There's all information boards along the way. And that's the direction we're heading. So this is actually where the Klondike River, coming from the left, joins up with the Yukon River, coming from the south. So the Klondike River is coming from the east. And they join together, and the Yukon River continues down there. We're on the lower level of the Klondike Millenium Trail now. So the building, the yellow house to the right of the church is where we're going for lunch. They're having a free barbecue there. It's the Commissioner's house. That church is 1902. There's some quite old buildings here that have been restored. And there's the farmer's market. Starts in 10 minutes.
They're pretty hard.
This is just awesome. This is all hand spun, hand cleaned and hand spun. And that's the raw wool right there. I love the colors that you have as well. They're beautiful.
Thank you. The natural dyes go so well together.
Mm-hmm. So this is downtown Dawson. Well, good morning. We're sitting here in Dawson City. We spent the night up at the Dome in a little parking area just below the Dome. It was at 889 meters, which I calculated on my phone to be 2,889 feet. It was really windy all night long and really bright out.
It was bright all night.
Yeah, it didn't get dark at all last night. Every time I got up, it was like daytime. So right now we went to the visitor center in Dawson City. She told us that the ferries aren't running yet on the Dempster. So she said it would be about a week. So we're trying to figure out what we were going to do. And we took a walk along the Klondike Millenium Trail. Had a nice walk along the river. And then we went and stopped at the farmer's market on our way back. And
Bumped into a guy from Inuvik. No, that's not right, is it?
yeah, Inuvik, yeah. He was the former mayor.
Oh yeah, farmer.
Peter, the former mayor of Inuvik.
Yeah. He knows the roads commissioner in that area. He was talking to him, and he tells us they're putting the ferries in as we speak, today or tomorrow or Monday. So doesn't sound like it'll be a week. He feels that maybe Monday ferries will be running.
Yeah, tomorrow's Monday, so it'll take us a few days to get up there, I think.
Yeah, a day or
It's
two.
a long way to get up to Fort McPherson. I think that's where the first ferry is. And he's heading back home to Inuvik, so we'll just follow him.
I think he'll be faster than us.
Yeah, he's faster than us. We were actually behind him at the long construction area on the Klondike.
Never seen him again.
No, he left us in his dust. And then we just ran into him in Dawson City here. Very interesting at the farmers market. One of the local farmers that lives across the Klondike River, they have their own boat to get across um, the Klondike to get over to Dawson City. They grow their own vegetables and everything. It was very interesting talking to them. They in the fall, uh, whoops, stock up quite a bit because they don't know when the ice is going to be solid enough for them to drive across. He said this year, the middle of December, they were able to walk across the ice, and then by January 2nd, they could drive across. And then he says it was pretty solid. Um, so, yeah, and then when the ice breaks up, he says it doesn't take too long. But they had all kinds of bedding plants there and homemade jams and sauces and all kinds of stuff. So we bought a jar of, okay, what kind of berry was it?
You bought it.
Haskinberry, I think it was.
I wasn't
Oh gosh,
there.
I forgot already. It's a little small jar. We'll show it to you when we open it. And then there was a lady there that was selling wool. That a lot of what she had there was from a factory, but she had a whole table there that she spun herself. Very interesting talking to her. She does it all by hand. She picks out all of the debris by hand, the vegetable matter, she calls it, and cleans it and then spins it all herself. It was very, very interesting speaking with her. She didn't want to be on camera, so I just videotaped the wool that she has. And then there was a fellow there that makes his own jewelry. He had all kinds of gemstones and just beautiful stuff. So that was interesting walking through there. So we're hoping today to go to the Commissioner's house where the Visitors Center invited us to the free barbecue at the Commissioner's house today. That's at 1 o'clock. And right now, what is it, about 11:30? I think we're Pacific Standard Time or something. We're not sure. We've gone through so many time zones that we look at the phone to see what time it is, if the time has changed at all. So I'm just making a pot of coffee. You can probably smell it brewing.
Dawson City time zone. This is General Mountain Time.
General Mountain Time. Okay, whatever that is.
So it's, I don't know if it's daylight savings or.
Okay, we don't know.
Or not. Or
as long as we're at the Commissioner's house by 1 o'clock, we're good.
We've hit more time zones than I thought Canada ever had.
Yeah.
You go in and out, and this place doesn't change to daylight savings time, and this one does, and this area doesn't, and it's like, okay, what time is it?
It's not confusing at all, especially for us older folk. We can get confused easy enough. I mean, here I just bought jam just 15 minutes ago. I can't even remember what kind of berry it is. I know it starts with HAS, and they grow it up here. So anyway, so yeah, we're looking forward to a good day. We're going to hang around Dawson City for a while, maybe do a little bit more walking around the city. It's interesting seeing the old buildings. And then after lunch, we're going to head over to the Dempster, and we'll see where we end up for the night. And hopefully it won't be as windy as up by the dome. The site was beautiful up there. The view from up there was just amazing. Well worth the drive up there. So yeah, we're looking forward.
If you ever want to look down on the town of Dawson, just go up there.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And the river.
See the whole town from above.
And the mountains and the snow-capped mountains in the distance was gorgeous.
It's a 360 view.
Yeah, well worth the drive up there. So check it out when you get to Dawson in the Yukon. And the history is very interesting as well. The gold mining history. Any last words of wisdom?
No.
No?
No.
We're tired. The wind kept us up.
Well, the wind and the fact it doesn't get dark.
Yeah.
It's 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night, and you say, "Guess we should get to bed." And you look outside and you check your watch to see what time it really is,
Yeah.
because it doesn't seem like 11:30. Look at the other night at the campfire,
Yeah.
11:30, and we could, if you were you could look right into the bush and see deep into the bush. It was that bright and light.
I get up during the night and check my watch because I think, oh, it's got to be morning because it's light out. But no, last
Yeah.
night was only 1:45. It
Oh,
was light out.
I had the same thing.
Anyway, we're looking forward to a good day. We're just chillaxing this morning, and we're going to have a nice cup of coffee and a rest. And after lunch, we're going to head to the Dempster, and we'll see what that brings us. The fellow we were talking to from Inuvik, he says that the Dempster isn't near as bad as what the construction area was on the Klondike Highway. So that was a sigh of relief. He says the trucks haven't come yet because they come from Edmonton, and they don't start until they know the ferries are in for sure and running, because they can't afford to sit there and wait. Not like us retired folk. Anyway, we're looking forward to a good day and safe travels.
Getting hungry.
So that looks like maybe it was the garage at one time. It's now washrooms for events. They have events here. This is the commissioner's house. Nobody's lived here since 1916. It is just massive. We're at the back of it now. This is the other side at the back. Commissioner actually lives in Whitehorse in a much smaller house, and that's where her office is as well. This is the Commissioner for Yukon. This is just a huge house. We had an awesome morning and part of the afternoon at Dawson City. Barbecue at the commissioner's house. Met the commissioner. Had a photo op with her. Very nice lady. So we're heading out of Dawson City now, looking for the gas station. Visitor center has Wi-Fi, but it's slow, but usable. Some of the housing in the Yukon. In Dawson City, I should say.
There won't be any basements because they're permafrost.
Yes, yeah. And they've really built up this area because of the floods that Dawson City has had. So that Klondike Trail that we walked was totally built up to prevent flooding from the Yukon. We're going over the Klondike River right now. Here's a gas station right here on the right, and there's one on the left there. There's a sign for the Dempster Highway, Arctic Ocean, North Fort McPherson and Inuvik.
Yeah, so I'm going to east.
Turn left on Highway 5.
We got some fuel in Dawson City.
same fuel company.
And we're going to take a picture at the sign here.
Continue on Highway 5.
Should have went in the other way. Did you see it? I guess.
Okay, we are on the Dempster Highway, heading towards Toyotuk. Now this part is paved, but
Not for long.
not for long, as Roy says. North. Oh, there's the gravel. Eagle Lodge, Inuvik.
Ice road trucker. Alex,
Ice Road Truckers, Alex, yeah. He went up to Toyotuk, didn't he?
I don't know. He probably went that far yet.
Yeah. And now we're on the actual road that the Ice Road Truckers took in the TV show.
This road isn't that old.
I don't think we'll have as much drama in our trip.
It's not later either.
We won't have to go walking out on the ice to see if it'll hold our truck weight.
It's quite the mountains, isn't it?
Yeah, there's quite the view in the distance. Beautiful snow-capped mountains. That is the Ogilvie-Tintina mountain range that we see in the distance, according to the Yukon map. Oh, there's an eagle. There's an eagle. That was exciting.
It's quite the mountain range.
Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those peaks. Look at that view ahead. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's amazing. Try to get it out the side here. Okay, that's what it all. That's what it's all about. So we're on the Dempster Highway. We found a home for the night. We're at kilometer 30. It is 3:54 p.m. We're kind of tucked in the back here. There's fresh caribou tracks right beside the motorhome. The sky doesn't look the best over there, but let's hope we don't get rain, because that could make this road really mucky. It's a little washboardy. And hope for good weather.